ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold on now. Wait a minute, fellas. Wait a minute. I think it goes something like this. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Cause every time I turn around, there's something trying to keep me down. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Whoa, can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. When I look up, don't you know, burdens knocking at my door. So won't you come and take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Oh, come and take these burdens off of me. Off of me. Somebody come and take these burdens off of me. Off of me. Soon as I get up off the ground, my burdens knock me right back down. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Well, off of me, off of me. Oh, off of me, off of me. Well, off of me, off of me. Get them off of me, off of me. Come and break the chain. Come and break the chain. Get it off of me. Get it off of me. I need somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody to get this burden. To get this burden. Can somebody take these burdens off of me?
Oh, guys. Okay, this is the time for us to woosah. Can we get 3 woosah here, please? Woosah. We need a woosah again. Woosah. One more time. Woosah. Lord have mercy, Father. Help us. Heavenly Father, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Help us to get through this. Father God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Lord, 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 we need you. We need you right now, Father God. We need you right now. Help us, Lord. We need to woosah, woosah. Yes, Lord. Oh, my God, y'all. Oh, my God, oh, my God. Oh, my God, my God, my God. Oh, God in heaven. I got to show y'all this. Got another. Today, Paces has been super, super busy. Let me just show you what's on the Paces report right now. It's been off the chain today, y'all. Off the chain. So it's like I spend like $3 each time in this little freaking page. But let me just show you what just happened, y'all. Let me just show y'all. They've been keeping busy, 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 busy. Okay. You got it. You see this at the bottom here, y'all. Remember, the other 2 attorneys just put it in the drawer. The judge approves it. And we went on about our business, right? We went on about our business, didn't we not? Why in the world did they other 2 put a substitution thing? Oh, Lord Jesus. Now, y'all, they're going to have a hearing. Lord Jesus. Why? All right, I went and put it into my let me put it so y'all can see it. Hold on. I'm gonna stop this sharing and we're gonna read it from this other way. Hold on. Father God, give us strength. Give us strength, dear Lord. Give us strength, dear Lord. Have mercy, Father God. Give us strength. Lord, have mercy. We're going to read this together. This is what's happening here. Okay. I had to copy and paste it onto my thing so I can make it bigger for you guys. Lord have mercy. Order. The court has received 265 and 266. Both counsels motion to substitute counsel. Local Civil Rules 1.4 provides an attorney who has appeared as attorney of record for a party may be relieved or displaced only by order of the court and may not withdraw from case without leave of the court granted by order. Such an order may be granted only upon showing by affidavit or otherwise of satisfactory reasons for withdrawal or displacement, and the posture of the case, including its position, if any, on the calendar, or whether or not the attorney is asserting a retaining or charging lien. All application to withdraw must be served upon the client and, unless excused by the court, upon all other parties. Local Civil Rule 1.4. Counsel is directed to file a motion in accordance to Local Civil Rule 1.4, ordered by Judge Ann M. Donnelly on 2/1/2022. Green, Donna. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord. Woo, Jesus. Build a fence all around me. I need somebody to come in here and tell me why. Somebody need to come in here and tell me why. Please tell me why. Tell me why. Why? Tell me why, y'all. Somebody, could y'all please give me an answer to this? Why? Tell me why. Where's my couch lady at? Purple couch, where are you? I need to know why. The two lawyers that's doing this is Nicole Blankbecker and Tom Farinella. Can y'all please tell me why? Why? Why, Lord? Why? Why, Lord? Why? You know what happens now? It's going to be like another Curcio hearing. That means time is being spent on that. That's what I see. I don't know. I might be wrong, because somebody please explain it to me. Please, somebody explain it to me. Somebody explain it to me. Okay. Kayla, here's what's happening. In order, a Curcio hearing, remember the last, okay. Kimberly, she's not an attorney. She don't know what the heck she's talking about. Okay. All right. Let me bring the lady that works in the court so she can explain it to you guys, what's happening. I know, but I don't want to explain it because I am not an attorney. I don't work in the court, so I'm not going to give you the information from me, because I'd rather for it to come from somebody who's a professional at this, because you're not going to listen to me. You know, hey, Joe. Hold on, let me go get Miss Purple Couch. She works at the court. They regulate what the court system does. Hold on a second. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. I just wanted to send my blessings towards you. like I do every morning for everyone.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate you.
All I can tell you is that I have absolutely no idea about the lawyer thing, but girl, there's something going on in the atmosphere. There are investigations, as you know, and something's going to happen. Justice will prevail. And that is all I want to say.
Thank you. Thank you.
You keep your chin up. You're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day. I'm listening. Bye.
All right. Thank you. Who is NB? Who's NB and TF? Oh, got you. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Kimberly. I was trying to figure out who's this, who's that. Okay, I got it. I was trying to figure out, you had me like confused. I was like, who's NB? I got it. I know who it is now. I'm on that slow bus today, Kimberly. Okay, now I was waiting for okay, here's what's happening. I'm gonna explain it to you guys. Okay, I gotta go back. Okay, I rather for her to come on the panel so she can explain everything to you guys. Hold on a second. Let me see if she could, because she works in the court system. She can explain it a little bit better than I can, because I don't want to give you guys any false information. Hold on a second. She can explain it a little bit better than me. She explained it to me earlier, but I'd rather for her to explain it to you guys. So me and her was on we was on a Zoom for a little while. So she's going to explain it to you guys exactly what's happening, okay? Thank you. I'm going to let her come in and explain everything to you. What I can tell you is that first, you're losing potential viewers who followed you recently. You said I'm losing potential viewers who followed you recently. What do you mean by that? Amazing 202009. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm losing it because I'm talking about Robert Sylvester Kelly. That's what you're saying? You're not being clear about what you're talking about, who, what, and when. Well, just hold. I'm talking about Robert Sylvester Kelly's case. So thank you. Thank you, Joycelyn. Thank you. She's speaking right there. Amazing. She's really not here for views. Thank you, Joycelyn. Thank you. I appreciate you, Joycelyn. Woo, thank you. I'm here to bring information about his case. I'm losing views because there are people who do not want to hear about Mr. Kelly's case. That's why but I'm not changing what I'm here for, because as long as God is pleased with me, all the viewers can go. And I'm not being nasty. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I've been covering Mr. Kelly's case from day one, and I'm not here to please people. And I know people came in here because they wanted to hear the Cardi B and Tasha K stuff, but that's over with. And I'm going back to what my purpose is, and that's to help Mr. Roberts to get Pastor Kelly, not to satisfy people who's looking for the greatest or newest trend. I'm not a trendsetter. So, and I may not be the channel for you. May not be the channel for everybody, but I'm here for a purpose, and that purpose is to fulfill God's assignment. I'm just saying that's usually trying to catch up, and you're speaking about it's not okay. Okay, all right. My apologies. Okay, she's trying to catch up to understand what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm sorry. There was a motion set. What I'm doing is basically following the motion that's being set on Robert Sylvester Kelly's case, right? Today has been an extremely busy day with motions, okay? Originally, as of the beginning of, last week, the end of January, two of his attorneys, he had a team of 4 attorneys in the trial. 2 of them withdrew themselves because that's the process of, once a new attorney comes in and she's the appellate attorney, because really the case is over with as far as the trial, right? Now it's post-trial motions, post-trial things that's going on. Mr. Kelly hired Ms. Bonjean on October 2021 to handle his post-trial assignment things. So once she came aboard, she is handling that part. The other attorneys transfer everything over to her. She reviews everything, been picking the whole file apart, reading transcript and making sure everything, all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted. And she has gotten all the information that she needs so she could file the motion, okay? Now, since she is in charge, there's been an agreement that the other attorneys are no longer needed because they were the trial attorney. They are not part of the appellate. They don't have appellate experience, and they are not appellate attorneys. So therefore, all the other attorneys are supposed to be off, the trial attorney. 2 of them just did comply with the agreement, and they put in their request for withdrawal, and they withdrew from the case with the approval from Mr. Kelly. Now, there's 2 other attorneys who are supposed to withdraw, but they have not withdrawn. Instead of withdrawing, they put in requests for substitution, meaning that they are still part of the case, but they're substituting their part to let Bonjean take over. That's not supposed to be. Bonjean's supposed to take over automatically, total. Get it? So is that, do you understand what I just broke it down? What was her name? I'm sorry. Amazing. Do you understand exactly what I'm saying? I apologize because I'm assuming everybody in here understands exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So do you need me to clarify it a little bit more, or do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. All right, great. All right. Sorry, I took offense when you were saying that, I'm losing subscribers, because I am losing subscribers, but that's okay. I'm not here for that. It's sad that people don't want to hear. They just want to hear certain things, but I'm good. Okay. So now what we're doing, a Curcio. A lot of you guys asked about what is a Curcio. Back in June of last year, right before the trial started, Mr. Kelly had 2 other attorneys that was part of the case, Mr. Greenberg and Mr. Leonard, and Mr. Of course, Farinella and Ms. Blank Becker. There were the 4 attorneys who's been in the case since the case started, right? So Mr. Greenberg was, to my understanding, Mr. Kelly had requested Mr. Greenberg to get off the case. Prior to him getting off the case, there had to be a Curcio hearing. And this Curcio hearing had nothing to do with Mr. Greenberg. It had to do with Ms. Blank Becker. There was some I don't know, it's not accusation. What's another word when something was brought to the judge's attention? What is that? It's something that was irregular in the relationship of Mr. Kelly and Ms. Blank Becker. There was some, well, give me another word of accusation, but not accusation. I need another word. There was there's rumors, but give me another word other than rumors. I need another word. Allegations. Thank you. There was some allegation in regard to the they said something that could hurt Mr. Kelly's case because something having to do with Azriel and Miss Blank Becker, basically that she was giving advice to Azriel when she had an attorney. Misconduct. Thank you. Misconflict and misconduct. Thank you guys. Oh my God, thank you. Okay. So they had a Curcio hearing. Curcio hearing is a hearing right before to make sure that the decision that the client or the defendant has of keeping a particular attorney. So what happened is Judge Ann Donnelly brought in an outside attorney to really give Mr. Kelly his full right and understanding. If he kept Ms. Blank Becker on, these are the consequences that he would have. If he loses a case, he could not have a defense of ineffective counsel and things like that, because fair warning and fair information was given to him prior to him making a decision for her to keep her on the case. He decided to keep her on the case, even though there were certain things that was being brought in the Curcio hearing. A lot of it was sealed because some things that they didn't want the outside people to see about it. So therefore, Mr. Kelly said he was going to keep her on. He kept her on, and they continued with the case. So now, had he taken her off, there would have been only one attorney on there, and then the judge would have given them more time. But because there was 2 attorneys who's been in the case for a long time on that case, it was no reason for them to give him additional time when Mr. Canick and Mr. Scholar came on, because Miss Becker and Mr. Farinella said that they were prepared for the case. You get what I'm saying now? You guys got it? Hey, Daphne. So you guys got it, right? So now, Miss Bonjean, in her letter, I'm going to bring up her letter to y'all. Hold on. I'm going to bring up her letter. Hold on. Well, this is what I'm going to read what she said in her letter. Hold on a second. I'm trying to open it up. Hold on. Let me bring it up. I was trying to bring up her letter because I don't want to buy it again, because if I can't find it, I got to buy it again. Hold on. Hold on. And it looks like I might have to buy it again. Damn it. Daggone it. Hold on. Let me go in here and see if I can just pull it up from this here. Hold on. Just 1 second. Be patient with me, guys. Be patient. Hopefully I will not have to Okay, we will not have to buy it again. Okay, this is the letter from Miss Bogine. Okay, I got to download it. Let me download it. This one's a free one, so they got, because they went and made it free after she redid it again, so I can show it on my it's not free, but I paid it for it already before. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up to you guys. All right, here we go. This is the letter that Miss Bongines put out to Judge Donnelly for the extension. And here's the reason why she had given the extension. She says, "Dear Judge Donnelly, I write respectively to request a final 2-week extension until February 17, 2022, in which to file Mr. Kelly's post-trial motion. The government does not object to this request. Although undersigned counsel has been working diligently to complete Mr. Kelly's post-trial motion, several issues have arisen that demands a short extension. First, the MDC indefinitely suspended all jail visit nearly a month ago, preventing undersigned counsel from meeting with Mr. Kelly to review the proposed pleading. To complicate matter, Mr. Kelly was advised that he contracted COVID. I forgot the C word. Sorry, I forgot I'm not supposed to say the C word, which interfered with his ability to speak with counsel by telephone. Undersigned counsel has arranged several Zoom meetings with Mr. Kelly over the next 2 weeks, but the first meeting could not be confirmed until February 3rd, 2022. It is vitally important that Mr. Kelly meaningfully participate in his post-trial defense. The MDC has not indicated when visit will resume, which is less ideal, but undersigned counsel is confident that she can accomplish the necessary discussion with Mr. Kelly via upcoming scheduled Zoom visits. Secondly, now this is the second thing. Listen to this. Secondly, Mr. Kelly made the important decision of parting ways with his trial team meaning all attorneys. This decision requires serious consideration and, of course, demanded that Mr. Kelly confer with members of his trial team, right? Mr. Canick and Mr. Scholar has already moved to withdraw from the case. Counsels Blank Becker and Farinella have asked the undersigned counsel a signed substitution of counsel, which they intend to file with the court shortly in the court in short course. Undersigned counsel prefer to file, listen to this, y'all. Undersigned counsel prefer to file all post-trial motion once all counsel formally withdraw. Okay. As such, Mr. Kelly respectively seek a final extension until February 17th for filing his motion. Now, you guys understand now? You understand now? Oh, you want you want me giving the salutation? Okay. Respectively submitted, Jennifer Bongine. I'm sorry, I was sick. She said, all right, come on, couch lady. Come on, couch lady. Come and explain this to the people, couch lady, because I think you need to come in and explain it to the people, because you are very, very well versed in the court system because you work in the court system. Can you please explain that to the people? Look, I'm calling you court lady. Couch lady. Purple couch. Okay, so that is what's happening. So now what's happening, if you read, okay, let me go back to it. Hey, couch lady.
Hey.
Hi, we need your
Oh,
expertise.
wait a minute. Let me take off something. Okay.
And remember, she is not giving legal advice. This is
Yes.
just her expertise of what's going on.
Yes, not giving legal advice, but basically what has happened that she he obviously wanted his whole team gone, the original team. Two of them voluntarily did the withdrawals, and the last two needed to do the withdrawals, but they decided to do a substitution of attorneys,
What
which
is
is
that?
basically still a withdrawal. On that form where they are requesting the substitution of attorneys, it has the attorney that's being substituted, it has under there that this is the attorney that's withdrawn. More than likely, usually when that happens, when an attorney doesn't actually do the withdrawal, it's kind of like they didn't really want to withdraw.
Okay, but let me show you what we just got in the This is what just happened. I want to read this part too. It says, order. The court has received 265 and 266, which are the two substitution from the both
Yeah,
counsel,
the
right?
docket.
Yeah. For both counsels' motion to substitute counsel. Local Civil Rules 1.4 provides an attorney who has appeared as an attorney of record for a party may be relieved or displaced only by order of the court and may not withdraw from a case without leave of the court granted by order. Such an order may be granted only upon showing by affidavit or otherwise a satisfactory reasons to withdraw or displacement and the posture of the case, including its position, if any, on the calendar, and whether or not the attorney is asserting a retaining or charging lien. All application for withdrawal must be served upon the client and, unless excused by the court, upon all other parties. Local Civil Rule 1.4, counsel is directed to file a motion in accordance to Local Civil Rule 1.4, ordered by Judge M. Donnelly and Judge M. Donnelly. So therefore, they can't. It's not automatically withdraw. So they got to
Right,
do another procedure.
right. And then she will do an order because
Yeah.
more than likely she will relieve them, and she would do the order that will officially withdraw them, and then new counsel can move forward with filing whatever.
So then that means they have to have a hearing then.
Sometimes she can do it without a hearing.
So, but she's saying now everybody has to be served. So that's going to
Right,
be time.
right. Everybody has to be served, and everyone has to receive a copy of that. See, it really depends on the judge because she can do a hearing, she can do another hearing. In this case, they may, because of the severity and the complications of that case. But yeah, sometimes she can just do an order
But
and
she's
just
doing an
send it
order
to.
now for them to pull all of them to be contacted and be. So that's time.
Right. And she may, and she can also do, sometimes they do a chambers. They go into the chambers and deal with things, and it depends on which way she want to do it.
So that's more time from, because according to Jennifer's thing, she said she's not filing the other stuff until all
Until
counsels are removed.
right. And it's not going to take long. If she quickly already responded to that, she's going to move pretty quickly.
The judge, or
Cause yeah, because she's aware of what's her name, the
like,
lady Jennifer. That's a new counsel. Yeah, she's aware of the time that she wants to file her motions and move
Good.
this case forward. And they're going to want to move this case forward too. They don't like a lot of cases just hanging on their caseload.
So it would have been easier just for them to do like the other ones do, just withdraw instead of all this extra stuff, right?
It could have, but obviously they really wasn't in total agreement in wanting to, for whatever reason.
So why didn't they do it like the way the other ones did instead of the way they're doing it now?
It's some reason that maybe they really didn't want to leave.
Oh, okay.
They probably didn't want to leave, but as you would note on the actual substitution.
I'm gonna bring it up. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Let me bring it up. I'm gonna bring this one up first. All right, there we go.
Yeah. As you notice on the consent order granting substitution of attorney, and it says name of attorney withdrawing appearance.
Mhm.
And if you go down,
Mhm.
and you see everyone has signed. He is the defendant. She is the one withdrawing.
But he didn't sign. They just type his name up because it's saying
No. See this /S/?
Mhm.
That's electronic signature.
But how is he doing electronic signature when he's
No, see the /S/? That's the way that they do electronic signatures on documents.
Yeah, I know, but he hasn't been able to they haven't been able to see him or anything like that according to what they put.
Right. She don't need a handwritten signature. If they can confirm that he is in agreement and he has consented, that /S/ is a way to denote his signature.
Okay, but the judge is saying
you see signature of party.
Yeah.
And then it has /S/ Robert S. Kelly. The first one is just type no /S/ in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
That denotes signature. It says electronic signature.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone is in agreement.
Well, it should be in agreement.
Well, it should be in agreement. Yes. But for them to go this route, they were not.
But see, you see what the thing is with the judge saying what she said. It has me thinking that it's not totally complete. She said here that such an order may be granted only upon showing by affidavit. But where's the affidavit?
Right, they're going to have to add some more paperwork.
Okay, so that's some time being eaten off.
But hopefully they'll move it real quickly. Okay. I think Jennifer, she will make sure that it move quickly. They'll get whatever they need to get, and more so he will have to do an affidavit because it's mainly driven because they didn't do it voluntarily. It's kind of driven by the defendant, and so they're going to make sure that Jennifer is going to make sure. I'm sure she seems to be on top of everything, and with her already projecting a deadline when she wants to submit a motion, they'll move it pretty quickly.
Okay, Erica told me slow down. Erica, where do you want me to slow down at?
Yeah, he's moving to an appellate court, and a lot of times in this case with criminal cases, they usually advise that you have a different team to move forward when you appeal.
She said, Joycelyn said it says it's approved and so ordered. So now the judge signed. No, the judge
not yet.
Not yet. The judge said
she hasn't signed off.
The order is for them to get an affidavit for it to be completed. So the judge has not signed yet.
Yeah, she wants some more information. And it's more so to cover herself as well. Yeah. She just needs some backup to since they didn't voluntarily do the withdrawal, she wants some backup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and if you look at the bottom of that document, you can see where it's a place for her to sign, and it hasn't been signed. Yeah. And then they'll do a separate order anyway.
Yeah. Erica said I'm talking about you getting worked up. No, I'm not getting worked up. I'm just being like dramatic. Just you guys like me to have some feeling about certain things. Yes. Woosah. They want me to be animated, like
Just get into
hey,
it.
because
Feel
they're
it.
be
Feel
like,
it.
oh, you're boring. Sylvia,
Just
you're
feel
so
it. Feel it.
boring. Yeah. Next minute, I'm like, oh, she's boring.
But no, it's not boring. But
No, no,
yeah,
no.
I'm more than sure she's gonna move it quick. For her to turn it around that quick, she's on the judge is on it too.
Okay, we
And
have
if
another
she had already advised them and had a concern about his legal team, then yeah,
question.
she just needs some backup. And because you have to carefully, quote unquote, consider everything, you know.
It says new attorney. Okay, I'm reading Joycelyn's message. Well, stop because you're making. Oh, Cora. Cora. All right, okay. I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna be boring now. She says stop because it's making her nervous. Why are you nervous? Do you trust God, Cora? Do you trust God? There's no reason for you to be nervous. All right. Joycelyn said it says the new attorney has to file a separate order for substitution.
And what happens is that I, let me see. Let me see if I can show you what the
She has
order will
made
look like.
she has made an appearance back in October 2021, and the judge accepted her appearance as the new attorney.
New attorney, right?
So there was no need for a substitution to be filed because she had already. That's if you notice in the letter from Kanik and also from Shola, they mentioned that Miss. Let me bring it up so they can remember that. Hold on a second. Let me bring it up.
It will be a separate order, and that order will include that who is being substituted.
Mm-hmm.
It would. Let me see if I can find how it would look.
Okay, this is Canic's withdrawal. Hold on a second. Okay, now here's Canic's withdrawal. Okay, if you see Canic's withdrawal right here, it mentioned the date that Bonjean came in. See, Mr. Kelly. See right here, right there. And then here it says here that she. See right there. Got it. So she's already in a record. There was no need for the substitute thing to be added on. It's the substitution. I did pull that up. That was what I just had on here. Hold on a second, guys.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't see it. I was over here looking at it.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to show them the substitution. They go to substitution right here. This is what, you see that? You see? And the judge has not signed the order. If you notice, judge has not signed it. There's no signature for the judge right here. See?
Right. And then she's going to do a separate order that says, I'm going to try to pull it up so you can see it, because she could sign
now,
that, but then
it's going to be a person that works in the courtroom.
Yeah, then it's going to be a separate order. I'm trying to find it.
So that's why I got an expert. I got an expert here, so you guys could get the real logistic how the court works.
Let me find. I just saw it. What did I do with it?
I read the note at the bottom.
Yeah, but it's a separate order that will be entered on the docket.
They could have did the same thing that Scholar and Kanik did. You see, when Kanik and Scholar put it in, you see what the judge did? The judge approved it right away.
No.
The judge approved it right away. Okay. All right. Dorothy had asked, how does counsel assure Kelly's fully comprehension of all legal document if Kelly cannot read or write? If it is true, Kelly cannot read or write. Okay, why are we talking about whether or not he can read or write? His counsel is supposed to be the one telling them exactly what's on the paperwork.
Yeah, he should be able to comprehend.
Yeah. His counsel, that's what their responsibilities for them to explain the paperwork.
Okay.
Because I know even us that knows how to read don't understand half of these documents they put in court.
I'm gonna have to. Well, just know it's gonna be a separate order.
Let's say thank
Other
you.
than that,
Let's social say thank you to you.
oh, thank you. Yeah, but it's gonna be a separate order, and I was trying to find one so you could see. And I had one earlier. I don't know what I did with it. Oh no, that was when I was on my job.
Let me tell you, the average
myself.
John, Joe, Jane on the street don't understand a court document, so it has nothing to do with his dyslexia.
Okay, wait a minute. I think I know where I can find one. Okay.
She said, I write a lot of legal documents, so I understand. Just point out what the note said. Okay. She doesn't want anything to hinder a positive outcome. So if they are gone, Donnelly has no excuse. Canick and Scholar understood the assignment. Those two want him in jail. Ooh, what? Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, that is not from Sylvia. Whatever people say in the chat does not represent what I am saying. I gotta put Black Beauty. Could you put my disclaimer out, please? Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh God. Ooh, Jesus, God. Queen Diva gonna get me in trouble up in here today. Oh Lord have mercy. Thank you, Black Beauty. Okay, here come our disclosure right here. People opinion in the chat is not infamous Sylvia's opinion. Thank you. I
cannot believe I can't find that form.
Because folks are gonna say, "Oh, look at her, what she said." I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Because I don't want to have to go and log back in. Oh, wait a minute. Is this it?
Did you ever take a look at the overturn? Like I asked.
Oh, her you know what? I logged off and
we'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, just remind me.
Okay.
Email me so I can remember. Okay, now this isn't. I'm trying to. Okay, is this one?
Oh, this one, yes, they are spicy tonight. They are spicy hot tonight. Lord have mercy. Y'all got to put that disclaimer out there 1,000 times because I need to put it up. Okay, here comes Miss Queen Diva again. Lord have mercy. Okay. Miss Queen Diva said, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's some. Oh, how come when I hit that it went away? Okay, I'm gonna try to. Can I share? No, I can't share my screen, can I?
Let me see. I can.
I'm gonna try to email like what it would look like. She may not do a memorandum opinion along with her order, but this is kind of some of the language that would be in it. Let me.
So you want me to share it from what you emailed me?
Yeah, I'm about to email it to you.
Okay.
Layout. Let me go on Word. Put it. Post. Okay. Of course, the thing gonna be looking crazy. Come on, come on. Okay. Let me see. Gotta make it bigger.
Didn't this happen tonight? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think this is big enough. Let me see. Let me see. Save as picture.
Black Beauty, for some strange reason, they still want to use my content because they don't have content, so they want to play my content.
Let's see. Let me email you. Oh.
Okay. Let me reset. Mr. Scholar, Mr. Canigan, Mr. Scholar understood the assignment. Those other two are dragging this out. I'm sure they went over this before this happened. Sure, they went over this before this happened. And Black Beauty said it's not the opinion. And Nicola said, am I still going to this channel tonight? And attention. Okay, we're not allowed to use my stuff. Diva, the liability insurance carrier are making money right now on the appeal case. And maybe I misunderstood you earlier. I thought you said you would go over there at 7 p.m. No, that was at 12 o'clock because I got that messed up and I got it wrong. So he's live tonight at 7 o'clock. He know I was going live. So why is he going live at the same time I'm going live? We need to ask out of her. They do need to ask, but they don't. Let me tell you something.
Wow.
My stuff. They've been using my stuff like it's sad because they don't have their own stuff.
I emailed it to you.
Okay. All right, here we go. Ooh, it came up mumbo jumbo. What the heck?
It did?
Yes. It's
Oh
probably
my God.
protected.
Let me try something now.
I want to show you how it came to be. Oh, Jesus. Lord have mercy.
Okay, let me try something else.
Father God. Look at this, y'all. Look at how this thing came out. It said, we are not sharing with her today.
Okay, let me try something
Look.
Oh, that look horrible. Okay, let me try something else.
It's protected so we don't see it.
Let me try something else.
Rabbit, go to sleep.
Okay, let me see. Save it as a PDF and see what happened. Desktop. Let me see if it come up. If I convert it to a PDF, if it look like something.
Let me pull it up.
Wait a minute. Okay. Let's see. Did it come up right? Okay. Yeah. Let me okay, let me try to send this. Let me try again.
Okay.
Okay. Desktop. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna show y'all while she's looking for that. I'm gonna show you what happened with the others before. So
Okay.
just to show you the difference, guys.
Okay. And I sent it.
You did? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on now.
Hopefully the PDF will come up right.
All right. Let me go back and check it out. All right. Yay, the PDF did come out.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me show it to everybody. All right, guys. Let's see what she said here. Okay.
And that's
this is
that's
just
public.
Example, y'all.
Yeah, that's public, so that's not.
Yeah, this is just an example.
So if you go down, it says if you go down, she may not do a memorandum opinion. It all depends on how she feels about, the affidavit and the reasons. But see, the court will, this is saying that the court will not allow the substitution, but it will be similar to this, where they're saying this is the decision of the court. They will allow the substitution of blah, 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 and that's kind of what it will be, because it'll be a separate thing other than what they filed.
Yeah, because it's going to be a final decision. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't find the other one I saw, because the other one was just one-page order. It didn't have the memorandum opinion. But yeah, she may do a memorandum opinion depending on
But if
how
she's
she want to cover
asking for,
herself.
yeah, if she's asking for reason to submit,
Yeah.
so all right,
And
yeah.
in this type of case, when it's a criminal and it's an appeal, and if she had herself made note of um potential issues with the attorney, she may try to do something to, kind of clear her that she did not influence. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is when Kanik and Devereaux, no, that's the same person. Kanik and Scholler, they did their this is them submitting their motion to withdraw, right? As them.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the order where the judge granted their request.
Mm-hmm.
And she did it the same day. It was like boom, boom, boom. So
Yeah. Yeah. She not going to delay too long
yeah.
getting this done.
So that's what happened. Then she turned around and approved the extension for Bongjin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she's aware of the timeline
And she on it. Judge
yeah, she's
Sharma is.
on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But they do have to cover themselves.
But I was just
And
asking, do they? I mean, if she have to, I mean, suppose she asked for a hearing because she did say something about the date and also the affidavit and all this kind of stuff.
oh yeah, she rule her calendar. She can definitely
But she already gave the deadline for the 17th, so most likely she'll complete everything before the 17th.
oh definitely.
Okay.
Um yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, Nicolia. Again, sorry I missed it, but were the document obtained and leaked by Tasha by the federal employee used against Kelly as part as the he is in custody part as why he's in custody now? Huh. Good question. Anybody want to answer that question? Okay, I
Well,
think public opinion mentioned telling without telling. Okay. I
okay.
think public opinion mentioned without telling it all that they are doing what's best for the client. Look at the community post. Yes.
Mhm.
See, he called them as early this week. Okay. All right, sister. God is in control of everything. And Mr. Kelly case, don't stress. We are too blessed to be stressed. Why read? Why? Why? Because read Isaiah 54 and 17. Okay, next person. Okay, she said hello. That's a good question. I wish you a great rest. Thank you, Rabbit. Get some sleep. Get some sleep, young lady. Thank you for trying to stay up. It's one of the reason. Okay. Then she says she can call a hearing next week. Yeah, it's true. Hey, Samantha. So, well, it just should have been just like, this is Sylvia's opinion. Okay, this is Sylvia's opinion. I feel they should have just did like Kanik and them did. Just put it in and get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way.
Mhm.
190. How many likes do we have in here? They're not gonna hit the like, y'all. Y'all know that. Come on now. Come on, you know that. I'm not gonna sit there and beg these people to like nothing. I'm done with the liking.
I
Whatever.
know that's right.
I'm done. Let's just let the Lord handle it because I'm tired of begging.
Yeah, so it's going to go to the Second Circuit. So,
Second circuit, okay.
mhm.
I know who did the second circuit because I remember Farinella went to the second circuits and he got denied the last time. I'm not stressing myself over this mess. I'm telling people, you look, if they feel it's worth it, then do it. If don't, oh whatever. I'm not begging no more. I'm tired of telling these people.
Saying, please
Like, hit the
share,
like and share, hit the like.
hit the like
I'm
and
not doing it.
share.
You want to do it?
Hit the like and
Who's
share.
NBB? Who's NBB? Who's NBB? What is NBB? Who's NBB? Let me go back on my phone and see. She said buy NBB. What's going on with NBB? Hold on. What happened?
MBB is stubborn. Or
What?
maybe it's the lady. That is she talking about the judge?
No, somebody put MBB. Oh, okay. Who?
I mean, not the judge, the attorney.
Attorney.
Oh, okay.
Okay, got you. See, okay. I'm being slow today, y'all. Don't put the name in the chat. I'm sorry, Joycelyn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Joycelyn. Take it down, please, Joycelyn. I'm sorry. Look, everybody's putting it in. I'm being slow today, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm being so slow. Oh my God. Okay. My brains. It's more than a senior, Joycelyn. It's more than a senior. Oh, Father, Lord have mercy. Oh God, everybody put it in there.
Like, goodbye, sister. Wow.
Joycelyn. Leave me alone, Joycelyn. She talking about I can't believe the jurors are still not able to talk. The media didn't file an open request for the public to question the juror thought process. Interesting.
Quite interesting. I was trying to okay.
Q. Thank you. If you're in the chat, thank you, Q.
2015 is
Always
22.
giving
That's 7 years. Say,
Okay, could we not put her name in my channel, please, Kimberly? First time I let you put her name in there. Now I'm gonna ask you, please don't put her name in there. Please, Kimberly. Please, Kimberly. I am not putting anybody's name that hates me in my channel. Thank you. Can't give them clout like that. Could you remove her name? Withdraw that statement, please. What you pulling up?
I was trying to when I try to go through on my regular computer, do my job. It doesn't always.
So you trying to find it what I asked you for earlier?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna just have to wait till I log in tomorrow.
Okay. Don't forget, I'll send you an email so you could remember.
Yes, please remind me.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to email you my work email.
Yeah.
So that way I'll know.
Oh, Nicole, a question. What was Nicole a question? Could the appeal have anything to do with the jurors not talking? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
It could. They may want to wait till that is officially moving on to the appeals court. Okay. Email. Okay. All right. Okay. So I just sent you my office email.
Okay. I will email you so you could should I email you now or just tomorrow?
I mean, you can email me now because it'll be at the top.
Okay.
One at the top.
Okay. I will do that. She is an excellent panel member. I love her. I love my purple couch.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
No, I appreciate you.
Is that Misfa?
Misfa, yeah. Yeah, I've been picking her brain all evening. I've been picking her brain all afternoon, evening. We've been on the Zoom thing forever. How long we were on there?
I think almost 3 hours.
3 hours, and I still didn't get what I need to get done. I'm gonna put it on the jump drive and go into the Kinko to get it done.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get it done.
Amen, amen. That's right. That's right. Yeah, probably so, Joycelyn. Well, I like how your name is spelled, Joycelyn. Yeah, but I saw that she haven't been on the bench long. She's been on it for like 7 years.
Yeah, she was on there when Obama put her in there.
Yeah. Yeah, 2015. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And yeah. So how did Kelly come across Jennifer? Or did she just decided to
I'm not sure.
oh, okay. Yeah, because that's
Okay,
You can't play like some Anita Baker.
sorry, guys. Let's put. I'm just gonna put the title judge, okay?
Okay. Okay, that's good. So, okay, you think Cosby referred her?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what they saying.
Well, you know more than I do. I don't know. I don't know nothing. Now ain't nobody gonna say Sylvia said anything, but Sylvia don't know anything. I'm being blank headed right now. Miss El Denise, I did my live the other day. I read the whole transcript. It gave exactly what he was charged for. What was it? The other day I did it. You can just go check that out because I don't have it. It's racketeering and bribery or something like that. It's in the it's in the my previous live.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I think there's a big misconception on the public part, including me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree, Miss Dennis. I would agree.
That is real. That is so very true. Hmm. I don't remember, where did we get?
Today is the day.
Oh.
I was waiting for my other readers to come in to we could start the Curcio.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right, guys, let me get Hey, Andre. Okay, I'm gonna drop it. Andre, what's going on, dude? Okay, just listen to what Andre said. He said that with sentencing being set so far out, a gag order is a must in order to protect the case from the defense and prosecution. Okay, gotcha. Yes, the old Curcio hearing. Yes, that's what we're gonna read. Yes. I'm pulling it up now. I'm on my other computer. Tag on it. I think I'm okay. I'm gonna stay there. Let me let what's the name in, and then I got to go to my other computer. I'll be gone for a second, so I'll go to the other computer that has all the information. I'm waiting for Miss T to come in. Here she come. All right, Miss T, what's going on? I'm gonna go. Let me go to the other computer while you guys chat with the people. I'm waiting for. Turn down your stuff, Miss T.
Hello, Miss T.
I'll be back. I'm going to the other computer.
All right. Okay. How's your day? Hello?
Hi, I'm good. I'm sorry, I was on mute. I am good. Just getting settled. I'm in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Wow.
a home child care provider.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, oh,
just
wow.
getting finished.
How many kids do you have?
Oh my goodness. So I go like shifts, like
Okay.
depending on the parents. So I have like my kids that I um pick drop off at school and pick up from school, and then I have the kids that's the younger kids that stays, so it's like 5 that's here in the AM after I drop off the kids to school.
Oh,
Yes. And then so I stay busy, and I'm open
yes.
from 6 AM to 12 AM.
Ooh,
But since COVID, I haven't been having like a lot of kids like I used to.
okay. Wow.
I mean, I shouldn't have said that. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh my goodness.
Say, oh my. Yeah, I'm in DC.
Oh, look at it's just I'm so glad of God. This is nothing but God moving in Mr. Kelly's favor. I can just
Yes. Feel it.
I can just feel it.
Yeah.
Nobody but God can have the stuff that's happening to happen like this. It's just my faith.
Yeah, I was shocked. I didn't understand the RICO and all. I'm like, huh?
Right.
What in the world?
I've been here since the trial. Been watching Sylvia since the trial started. I mean, I found her because I was looking for someone who was dealing with the trial.
Okay.
You know, and I thought he was gonna win because they didn't have anything. They just had people talking about, you know, girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, and all that. They didn't have no real anything against him, so I would have never thought that he would have been found guilty.
Wow. Say wow.
I know, right? Sylvia, do you need to email it to me, or we just gonna read it off?
No, I'm gonna email it to you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say I didn't get the email.
This
What are
thing
you
is
doing?
on my nerve because it's like you see how it's making me disappear.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's getting on my nerve. It's really irritating me because I thought I have enough lighting here, but it's like, whoosh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna send it to you guys. Sorry, guys. This stuff is getting on my nerve. Hold on. It's on this computer here. This is the slow computer.
I wonder if I can. Never mind. I'm not gonna even try to do it. I probably should have had you all on my phone and then read it off my computer.
Do what you need to do. You got time because I gotta find it over here.
Let me see if I can switch to my phone for me to view everything and then read it off my computer.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do.
So that's how I did it last time. Let me see.
Okay.
Go to StreamYard.
So maybe I should do that too. Yeah, I'm entering on my phone because that makes sense. That way I can blow it up on my computer.
Yeah. Because it helped me read much better last time.
Okay, let me do that.
Oh, we're reading the transcript from the Curcio, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me get out of here.
Okay, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hmm.
We can hear you. Y'all
Can
can
anybody hear
hear
me?
me? Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Hold on, yeah, I'm trying to get the transcript. Hmm. Talk to the people, y'all.
Hmm?
Talk to the people while I get the document.
Okay. Hey, wonderful people.
It's funny.
I hope everyone's day was wonderful. Hmm. These kids are terrible. Free. Okay.
All right, I got it. I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Okay.
Sorry it took so long because I had to find it.
Did you send it yet, Sylvia?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not adding on. Hold on a second. Oh my god, my god, my god, my god. I'm trying to find the date on this one. Got too many freaking files. That's the problem. All right, guys, it should be in your email. Should be in your email.
Okay.
Rhoda,
Okay, let me go to my email.
Rhoda, I just sent it to your email, Rhoda.
Sent.
Okay.
Refresh.
You got it?
I haven't got it yet. Let me close some of these.
You got it?
I have it.
Let me see. I still haven't. Let me refresh again. Oh, shouldn't have went to. Nope, I still don't have it.
I wonder why.
Did you sent it to my other one, right? Not the office.
All right, I sent it to your regular one.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I haven't got it yet. Let me close some of these. Okay. Let me look again. I don't know why it's not coming over. Is it too
Tanya
big?
got it. Tanya got it. Why you don't have it?
I don't know. It could be.
Let me send it
That
to you
is
again.
weird.
Let me send it to you again.
Yeah, let me clear out that. And clear that out.
I sent it to Rhoda. I sent it to Tanya. Sent it to you, and sent it to me, to Miss T.
I don't know what the delay is. I don't know. Let me try something now. It's
Hold on, I'm trying to send you the file now. 1 second. I'll send it to you again. Compose. Let's see. File. Let's see. Transcript. All right. We got it right here. Insert. And I'm going to put you by yourself.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. All right. See if you got it now.
Okay.
You got it?
No, not yet. Refresh. Let me go over here. Yes, now I got it.
Oh, finally.
I tell you. I wonder what that was about.
Yay. Somebody's like, check your junk
Okay.
mail. Refresh. Tanya, you coming in? Let me put the link in. Hey, Spitfire.
Hey, I just seen the heading and I was like, Curcio hearing, what's going on? What I missed?
No, we're going by doing the Curcio hearing that we did last time.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, what? Because I see Joyce that asked the same question. I'm like, wait a minute, let me click on here and be nosy.
Yeah, we're trying to see if they're gonna have to have another Curcio hearing because Nicole and Tom put in a substitute and the judge hasn't approved it yet.
Oh, but I thought that they were supposed to be asking to be released from the case.
Well, the way they did it, there's not. It has to go through a procedure.
Oh,
They did it the
okay.
way Canick did it. Canick did it where he just put in a request to withdraw, and the judge already gave it to them.
Okay.
The way they're doing a substitute. That means they're not off the case, but it has to be
They want to.
approved.
They want to like help Bonjean or something.
Purple Couch. You know more about this than I do.
No. It's just that they should have did the withdrawal, but apparently they weren't. How do I want to say that?
They didn't want to get off the case. That's all she's trying to say.
Yeah, basically that's what it appears. They did not want to get off the case, but so they doing the substitution, and I'm sure that probably was led by Jennifer so that they can move forward. And she can start filing when she want to file, because they was dragging their feet, and she was like, okay, let's just do this substitution. But because of that, and because it's my understanding that the judge also had a concern about Nicole specifically.
Well, she had some concerns about her since last year, but yeah.
Okay, well then more than likely she's going to try to do it this way and maybe have a hearing and request some more information so that it won't look like she had any influence of this, the change of the attorneys, especially Nicole, since she's expressed, her concern. And because this is a high profile, complicated case. So just got to make sure everything is right and don't look crazy.
Okay, so what is all these hearings for? Is it the post-conviction hearings or a new trial hearing? What is all these hearings for?
It's not
I mean motions too.
Oh, you mean the motions?
Yeah, I mean motions. I'm sorry.
The motions is basically for her to submit the post, because I think she's doing Rule 29. That's what I heard. I don't know for a fact. This is what people are saying, so I don't know. The Rule 29 is basically asking for, Go ahead, you can tell it.
Yes, asking for an acquittal.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if that's what she's doing, she's just asking it to be set free.
And then the reason why
she asking the court to set aside the verdict.
Yeah, an acquittal.
She saw a lot of things that's like went wrong with this case.
Well, you ain't got to be a lawyer to know that. We do that. We was saying that. We was saying that before anybody. We said that before the trial started. I mean, it ain't new to us, but I guess it's new to everybody else. We've been screaming it forever. Y'all just 3 years late.
That's just crazy.
Okay. Well, I don't want to hold y'all up. I just came over here to be nosy. That's it. I'm gonna work on my I got a project I'm working on now. I just can't be nosy because I seen it popped up on my phone.
Thank you for coming by being nosy.
Well, you know I am. You know every now and then I'm gonna drop in and be nosy and give you some updates. You know ain't nobody giving me no updates but you.
Hey, listen, I heard you fighting over there. I took a peep.
Girl, we good. You know what? He just got to know my temperament. That's all. You know what I'm saying? He got to know it. He gonna learn. I ain't giving up on him that easy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be right back over there fucking with him. Excuse me, messing with him again. I'm gonna get back.
She's cussing on the channel. Time to take it down. Time to take it down. She's cussing on the channel.
She kicking me off too. All right, let me go now then. Okay, I see y'all. Right.
Out. Hey, Q. I was saying thank you earlier for the beautiful message you put out there on my community, not community, comment section. Thank you, Q. I appreciate you so much. Where is Tanya? Tanya, I'm waiting on you. Tanya, she said she got the stuff. We're waiting on her because We already got the judge. We need, okay, we got the 3 ladies. One more lady. Tanya, where are you? Perspective, are you available to read? What about you, pieces of the puzzle? Are you available to read? Perspective, pieces of the puzzle. Oh, Koopy, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to Koopy for my blessing. All right, Tanya, are you coming in? Pieces of puzzle, you coming in? Perspective me, you coming in? Let me send it to them. Hold on, you guys, because we got to read this. Oh, she's on the plane. We can't get her in. Yes, this is about R. Kelly, Melissa. Okay, you're in New York. Okay, what about, what is Tanya? Hold on, let me call her. Hold on. Let me call this lady. See where her butt at. She said she got it.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna get started, guys. I'm gonna put it up. Oh, okay. Okay. She's coming in, y'all. She's coming in. Okay, so piece of the puzzle. You coming? I think that's enough people, right? It's Gloria. It's Nicole. It's Steve. It's the judge. I'm trying to remember who was on there. Okay. All right. You got it, Rhoda?
Miss Rodriguez.
Gloria's Rodriguez.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. Go all the way to the end, y'all. To the end, so y'all can see what parts need to be played. So we have Miss Cruz. Kanik is in here too. Oh my God, everybody's in here.
Yep, Kanik.
Shahata is in here saying something. Okay, I just have to place different parts too. We're just gonna fit in where we can get in. All right, you guys are ready?
Mm-hmm.
Where is pieces of puzzle? You want it? You coming? We just played different parts. All right, guys, y'all ready? I was trying to wait till Tanya come in. Hey, spiritual protected Tara. Okay, we got Tanya on board. Is pieces of puzzle. You coming in?
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Judge Donnelly.
Hi. Let's get this party started.
Let's get it started.
I better wet my woods because look like she got a lot to say.
Well, can I be Miss Rodriguez?
You could be whoever you want to be.
She don't have much, does she?
She just tries it because she don't have much to say.
Who am I, Sylvia? I don't know. Who am I?
You can be you could be well, we got Nicole, we got Kanik, we got
Miss Rodriguez says a lot.
Huh?
Miss Rodriguez has a lot.
Yeah.
She does?
Mm-hmm. She's all throughout the document.
Oh, Lord.
It's mainly her in the court.
Who's Nicole?
Nobody.
It's mainly her in the court on most all these pages.
I'll take
Oh.
Nicole.
Yeah, I only saw the first part.
Yes, Miss Rodriguez in the court on most of all these pages. Up until page 15 is when Nicole comes in.
Wow.
Melendez.
So you want to be Tanya? You want to be it? Because Tanya like to read long stuff.
Sure.
Can you be Miss Rodriguez and Tamara? Is you that didn't want anything?
Huh?
Who is the other person that
Who's Miss Melendez? Who's that?
You could be Melendez.
Okay.
All the other ones, you be it, and then you cover us, okay?
Yeah, you got Shahada and you got Panic.
Who's Nicole?
You.
Oh, okay. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. That's Beckham, right? Okay. Nicole.
All right, guys, here comes our production. Sorry for the long wait, but here we go. We're going to put it up on the screen for you guys so y'all can read along. Hold on, y'all. Just got to close some of these screens out so you guys could be able to read. Because too much stuff up. It gets confusing. Okay, here we go. And I can be the person that's calling the thing. All right, y'all ready?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm the court deputy. Okay, this is a criminal charge for Curcio hearing, docket number 19-2C, CR-286, U.S. versus Robert Kelly.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Maria
Oh, wait a
Cruz.
minute. Oh, am I Melendez?
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, I'm Rodriguez. I'm so sorry.
Wait a minute. Now, counsel, state your appearance. Okay. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Maria Cruz Melendez and Nadia Shahada.
Nicole Becker, on behalf of Mr. Kelly, seated to my left and seated to my right is attorney Deverex Kanick, and to my far left is attorney Tom Farinelli. Thank you, Judge.
Good afternoon.
Ayana Haramete. Oh, well, I don't know how to say her name, but Curcio counsel.
Good afternoon.
Steve Greenberg and Michael Leonard on the phone.
Thanks. And I think we have Miss Rodriguez also. Is that correct?
Tanya.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I was on mute. Yes, Your Honor. I'm present in your virtual courtroom.
Okay. I just want to be sure everybody can hear. Just a quick outline of what we're going to do today. Parenthetically, I did get Mr. Canick's letter, which I will address at the end of today's proceeding. This is a continuation of the Curcio hearing that we began, I believe, on the 17th. This hearing is taking place pursuant to the court's obligation to investigate whenever, quote, the specter of attorney conflicts of interest arise.
Okay, somebody's clicking. Who is that clicking? Somebody's clicking. Y'all have crackling. See that? Okay, Miss Denise says there's a noise, a crackling noise. Who's the crackling noise person?
I think if we all paused until it's our turn, cut our mics off, that'd be great.
Yeah, mute until it's your turn. All right, sorry about that, guys. Go ahead, Judge.
In connection with today's proceeding, I have reviewed all of the submissions that I have gotten, not just since before June 17th, but also those that were submitted after the hearing. I am just going to remind everyone that I am not here to mediate disputes among the lawyers. I am not interested in anything that does not relate to the discrete issues of the extent to which it is, and I think it's only Ms. Becker at this point who may have a conflict. I don't care when Mr. Greenberg met Ms. Rodriguez. I have no interest in anything to do with that. I am only interested in the extent to which there is a conflict because Mr. Kelly has a right to have conflict-free representation, and if he's going to waive it, he is entitled to know what the conflict is and have it explained to him. As I said before, I appointed Ms. Haramati as Curcio counsel. I thank her for her efforts in this regard to advise Mr. Kelly about any potential conflicts, and we will talk about that in a bit. Included in the submissions that I received were an email and some other materials from Ms. Rodriguez about this possible conflict of interest relating to the two witnesses. I'm going to remind you, there is one witness that we are referring to as Jane Doe number 5. Do not use her name. She is to be referred to as Jane Doe number 5. But I do have some questions for Ms. Rodriguez regarding some of the materials that she submitted. Some of those questions will, in all likelihood, implicate the attorney-client privilege, her representation of these two witnesses, and for those portions that do involve her attorney-client relationship with Jane Doe number 5 and the other witness. I will have a conversation with her ex parte. Some of the inquiry that I have of Ms. Rodriguez, I think we can do in open court, but I'm going to ask Ms. Rodriguez to let me know the extent to which anything that I'm asking or that she wants to discuss implicates that privilege. And I also want to make sure, Ms. Rodriguez, you haven't been here before, but we are referring to one of your clients as Jane Doe number 5, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then I think we are referring to the other witness by her name, Ms. Savage. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Is there anybody else that is to be referred to as a Jane Doe?
For the purposes of this discussion, I believe that's it, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Rodriguez, I'm going to ask you some of the questions that we can talk about in open court. And if these relate to subjects that will involve discussions about privileged communication, let me know, okay?
Okay.
When were you retained by Jane Doe number 5 and Jocelyn Savage?
I was retained, Your Honor, by them in July of 2019.
And for how long?
And the exact date, I'm sorry, I was looking for the exact date, but it's very early July of 2019.
Okay, and for how long did you represent them?
I represented them jointly until about September 1st of 2019.
When did you first come into contact with Ms. Becker?
I first met Ms. Becker in person at the board hearing that was at the Dickerson Center in July of 2019, I think.
At the what center?
The federal building in Chicago. It's called the Dickerson Building.
Dirksen? Okay.
Yeah, Dirksen.
And was that in connection with your representation of these two women?
It was because, yes, I would say yes.
And at that point that you met Ms. Becker, were you representing Jane Doe number 5 and Ms. Savage the first time you met her?
Yes.
Did you ever give Ms. Becker any instruction regarding her interactions with those witnesses?
Yes.
And what were your instructions?
I had asked her to please not communicate with my clients without my knowledge.
In what form?
And I also...
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I know there is a delay, so I'm trying to speak slowly so you can hear me.
That's fine. That's fine.
The second one was to please not give them advice about things that might pertain to the case or their interest.
And in what form did those instructions take?
Judge, the forms was through text message and through email and also through in person.
And do you know how approximately when you gave these various instructions?
Yes, and it actually on the phone. I spoke to her on the phone. So on July 15th, I think I sent her a text message with my email address and called her, and we had a very lovely conversation. And I communicated to her.
What did you say?
I said specifically, I don't want the lines to be blurred regarding our roles, and I think that they're already blurred. If you could please not contact them at all without my knowledge.
Did you text it to? Sorry, let me finish the question.
Okay, yeah, I got an update. Hold on a second, guys. Just
Okay.
got an update. Just got an update. Hold on. Somebody just withdrew. Hold on.
Okay.
Maybe we don't need to read this Curcio because somebody just withdrew. Hold on. I tell you, this thing has been busy, 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 busy today, hasn't it?
In circles. Hey, hey, hey.
Hold on. Okay, Mr. Thomas
I've been.
Farinella.
Mhm.
Mr. Thomas Farinella just sent a message and said, Dear Judge Donnelly, the office of Thomas Farinella is currently one of the lawyers in this matter for Mr. S. Kelly, Mr. Robert S. Kelly. I was one of Mr. Kelly's attorney during his trial, which concluded on September 24th, and on September 27th, the jury returned a verdict. Therefore, Mr. Robert S. Kelly retained Ms. Bonjean Group PLLC. Jennifer Bonjean filed a notice of appearance on October 29th. Ms. Bonjean is handling all matters moving forward, including post-trial motion, which is due on February 17th. I respectfully request that I be permitted to withdraw Mr. Kelly's consent as this request. Based on their foremost, I am respectfully requesting that I be permitted to withdraw from Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, defense counsel. So, Farinella has decided to move on. All right. Good job, Farinella.
Now I'm the lone soldier. Maybe we'll have an update by tomorrow with her. Oh Lord.
Miss Sylvia, are you in Pacer?
Pacer. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Don't
I've
you
been in
dare
there
go
today.
in there. Huh?
Mm-mm. I'm
Don't you dare
pausing
go.
now. I'm
Huh?
muting now. I'm muting now.
Don't you dare go in there. You know how you do. Yeah, I have to beat her tail. Okay. So Farinella has withdrawn. All right.
I think she's gonna follow suit.
Because you see what the judge is like, okay, y'all don't want to go? All right, let's go have a hearing or let's go take care of it another way.
They don't want that. She gonna follow. We'll probably get her letter, if not tonight, tomorrow, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Check your text message.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, guys. I did that earlier, Miss Tanya. You holding up the progress, ma'am. You just like somebody I know. I'm being funny, Tanya.
Sorry, my bad.
All right. Sorry, guys, for the delay. She holding me up. She holding progress. Hold on.
I'm staying out of patience for right now.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Judge, number
Okay.
14.
Okay. Did you text it to? Sorry, let me finish the question. I know we have a little bit of a delay. Did you text that? Did you email it? Did you say it in person? Did you do all three of those things?
Yes, the text message was sent on July 15th of 2019 at about 5:15. Then the phone call with Miss Becker was later that day, and we spoke about 45 minutes. Then I saw her on July 16th in person. I met her about 1 right before the hearing, and we discussed it, and it was very pleasant. She seemed to have understood what I was asking her to do.
You said she seemed to understand when you met in person. Did you receive any response to the text message that you sent on July 15th?
No, Your Honor.
And is there a way to tell when you send a text message whether or not the person had received it?
Not through the technology that I had at the time.
For example, would your phone tell you if a message did not go through?
No, Your Honor, it wouldn't. But I saved the text message on my device, which I still have, and I have it in my hand.
Okay. I think it may be included in some of the materials that I received. And so you would still have it on the phone. Is that correct?
Yes.
So sometimes when people send text messages and it doesn't go through, you get an alert that tells you that it didn't go through. Does your phone do that?
Yes, it does, Your Honor.
Did it do it at the time that you sent these text messages in, is it 2019?
Correct. 2019. It did, and I'm sure she received it because we spoke after the text message.
What specifically did she say that led you to the conclusion that she got the text message?
Well, on the phone, I remember her saying, Gloria, I'm glad they retained you. I'm glad they retained you as an attorney. I'm Mr. Kelly's attorney. Whatever you need, the lines are drawn, and I'm not going to step on your toes. And she made it known that there was a clear understanding of my concern.
So this was July 16th?
No, July 15th, the phone call, and the text was July 15th.
And you met her in person on the 16th when you had this conversation, correct?
Correct, Your Honor. I actually met her and Mr. Greenberg in person the first time, July 16th.
Following those contacts on the 15th and the 16th, did you also say that you sent an email?
In my notes, I saw that I put an email there, but I don't think that my office maintained a record of that, so I don't independently remember sending an email. I had a little note here that said I sent an email, but I don't actually have the email, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, following these conversations, did you learn at some point that Miss Becker was contacting either or both of these women without letting you know?
Yes.
How did that happen?
Well, Jane Doe number 5 was kind of the point of contact for Miss Savage. And it was obvious to me that despite the lovely conversation that I had with Miss Becker, that Miss Becker was still relaying to them information about Mr. Kelly's case and giving them what I believe was legal information, which was contradictory to what I was advising them on.
All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
And I can give you, I'm sure, specifically there was an issue about what to do with the media. And I remember asking them, where are you coming up with this? And their reply was, Miss Becker said. And then I I have no doubt in my mind that Ms. Becker was continuing to speak to my clients, number one, without my knowledge, and number two, relaying information that was of material nature in response to their legal interests.
Now, I want to find out what the specifics of that information was. But it sounds to me like it would require you to divulge conversations that you had with your clients that are privileged. Is there anything you can tell us?
Well, that's correct, Your Honor.
Is there anything you can tell us about that is not privilege? If you can't, that's fine. We can.
Yes, Your Honor, the breakdown of my relationship with both of my clients, I believe was encouraged by them still receiving information that was contrary to my advice for them. And when I formally severed the relationship, I received instructions in a letter from my client, signed by both of them, seeking to turn my file over to their new attorney. The new attorney was not named in the letter, but when I spoke to Jane Doe number 5 and asked her where she wanted me to send it, she gave me Miss Becker's contact information. And then I had a discussion with her about that and how I felt that it was concerning to me and that she would be representing them.
Is there anything else that you can tell us? You put quite a bit of information into your submissions. Is there anything else that you can tell us that's not privileged, that's relevant to this inquiry?
I believe that would be as what is not privileged. As far as what's not privileged, I can say.
I think that at this point, we will recess so that the court can do an inquiry ex parte on the topics that have to do with the attorney-client privilege. I don't think that will take all that long, but I am going to leave the courtroom to do that, and we will be in recess until we are finished with that. Ms. Rodriguez, can you hear us?
Yes, Your Honor, I can.
I spoke with Ms. Rodriguez about the communications that implicated the attorney-client privilege. There was one item or one incident that the witness described that I think is appropriate. It does not implicate the attorney-client privilege. So I am just going to ask the witness to describe the conversation. Prior to the court speaking with the witness ex parte, the witness described the conversation that she had with Ms. Becker on the 16th of July. I think that was the date. Following that conversation, the witness during the ex parte part of the inquiry, you talked about a conversation that you had with Mr. Greenberg regarding your concerns about Ms. Becker. Can you describe the conversation?
Yes, Your Honor. A couple of weeks after the federal bond hearing in Mr. Kelly's case in Chicago, I had spoken with Mr. Greenberg about a different issue on the phone, and it was very brief. It was a very brief conversation that I'm sure Mr. Greenberg may not remember. But in that conversation, toward the end of this conversation, I had mentioned to him if he could please talk to Ms. Becker to, quote, rein her in. And the response that Mr. Greenberg said, well, it was something to the effect of, good luck with that.
When you say rein her in, I just want to be sure, what do you mean? Rein her in regarding what?
Well, he was saying rein her in respect to not communicating with my clients without my knowledge.
Okay.
It was apparent to me that Ms. Becker continued to speak with them regularly and that my communication with Ms. Becker to please stop went unheeded. So I took my concern to Mr. Greenberg, since I knew at the time Ms. Becker was on Mr. Kelly's legal team, to ask him to please rein her in from continuing that behavior. And he had said something to the effect of good luck with that.
Okay. I don't have any further questions for the witness. Let me start with the government. Are there any additional questions that you want to put to the witness or you want me to put to the witness to complete the record of this issue?
No, Your Honor.
And how about from Mr. Kelly's side? Any questions to put to the witness regarding the issues that I am interested in? I will put the question, but you tell me what the question is.
Ms. Blank Becker, do we have
Ms.
anybody
Blackburn?
for her?
Okay, I'll be her. I
I
actually have.
actually,
Go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
here. I'm sorry, I was
Uh
on
huh.
mute. I actually have. Wait. I actually just have things that I would like to address to the court. They are not specific questions to Ms. Rodriguez. Thank you.
All right. I think it's probably okay. Is it okay to let the witness go?
The government has no objection to that.
All right. I want to be sure that Curcio counsel, is there anything that you need to hear from her?
No, Your Honor.
And nothing else from Mr. Kelly's side that we need to put to the witness?
Becker.
Oh my goodness. Uh, no, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Rodriguez. You are free to go.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Now we'll hear from the parties. If there's anything additional, any additional things that they want me to look at, anything else that they want me to say, I don't know, Ms. Becker, if in the time since that conference in June, you have had a chance to refresh your recollection about the matters at issue in this hearing, or if there's anything that you want to say, bearing in mind that the focus of the hearing is Mr. Kelly's right to conflict-free counsel. As difficult as these inquiries are, it's not about, unless it's a factual question about, it's not about you. In other words, it's about whether there's conflict, and I will repeat, it's also not about whatever disputes and disagreements that you have with Mr. Leonard and Mr. Greenberg. Keeping that in mind, is there something
I am on the phone.
that you have to add?
No, tell the kids to call.
Okay.
Ms.
Ms.
Becker is.
Becker.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. No, Judge. Thank you.
Sorry about y'all. Miss
Y'all
Becker.
making me. I'm so sorry,
Miss
y'all.
Becker acted out of order in the court.
Stay out of order, don't you?
Thanks to my
Yeah.
husband. Yes. Thank
You
you.
still got some lines, Miss Becker.
Go
I'm
ahead. I'm
sorry. What
sorry.
did I do?
It's
You
your
still
turn.
on line 11.
Line 11.
Thank you,
Oh, well, I
Judge.
got lost.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge. I'm sorry.
Finish it.
What's
You've
that
not finished.
Proceeding? It's 18.
You still
Well,
on line
11.
Yeah.
okay. It's on me.
Yeah. Number 11.
Number 11. Page. Which
You
page?
got 3 lines.
14. Page 14. I'm sorry.
Number 11, page 16.
16.
16. Okay, y'all went fast. Okay, here I go. Hold on.
Hmm.
Oh, how I get mixed up?
Hollering at your husband.
My husband, I'm telling you. Becky, yeah. Judge, unfortunately, I have zero recollection of seeing it. Is that where I'm at?
You at number 11.
Honest.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, that one.
Y'all gonna do it because I don't even know where I'm at.
Tanya,
I'm
go ahead,
lost.
Tanya.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, and I don't mean to belabor the point, but I think it's appropriate for me to make a record as well and just forward my thoughts. Judge, I didn't have a chance to look at the messages that were sent on the piece of paper that was given to us from Ms. Rodriguez. Obviously, it doesn't show that she attempted and or did, apparently. She can't even tell us. Do you see where we're at now? Okay.
Did you get it?
Yes.
But did you get it when it was sent? That's the question.
Judge, unfortunately, I have zero recollection of seeing it. It doesn't mean that I didn't get it. It just means I have zero recollection of seeing this.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Additionally, Judge, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Additionally, Judge, what I provided for the court since I had an opportunity to now review the materials that I have specifically pertaining to Mrs. Rodriguez and or my communication with the girls.
The women.
I'm sorry.
They are women.
Thank you, Judge.
They are adult women.
The women, you are correct. You are correct, Judge. I apologize, Judge. My research based on the text message that I was able to look through, Judge, and I supplied this to the court, simply shows that on July 13th, Jane Doe number 5 sent me a text message indicating that she hired a spokesperson, and that spokesperson was Gloria Rodriguez. So I was made aware of on on the 13th. And then on that particular day, I also had some conversations, text messages, conversations with Mr. Greenberg. And when I had conversations with Mr. Greenberg, he was asking me if I would ask the girls if they were coming to court that day.
I'm just going to stop you.
Sorry.
I am. I mean, it is 2021. We are talking about women in their 20s.
Uh-oh.
They are not girls. Please do not refer to them that way.
Oh.
I apologize, Judge. It's been 2 years.
They were women then too.
Oh.
Go ahead.
The discussion was about the women, and in that text message, he had wanted me to contact them, and specifically, I indicated to Mr. Greenberg, and this is in the text message. They said they are having Gloria Schremet be their spokesperson. Apparently, she told them she had lunch with you the other day, so this would have been prior to July 13th. I am sure they would like to come to the hearing. Do you think they should? And what time? And his response, Judge, was, people talk too much. We had a meeting in a secret location so nobody would know. Oh my goodness.
What does
Wow.
What?
Wow, this is his own counsel.
Wow.
What
Okay,
does
sorry.
this have to do with your communications with these two represented witnesses?
It does, Judge, because if I could finish that sentence.
I read it. You submitted it, so there's no reason to keep reading it.
Just for the record?
It's on the record.
So, Judge, Mr.
I'm sorry, hold
Greenberg
on a second.
told me.
Hold on a second. Denise has a question. Miss Denise, the Jane Doe is Azriel. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, Judge, Mr. Greenberg told me that she couldn't represent. Mr. Greenberg told me that she couldn't represent the women. Okay, so although I knew on my own from conversations with Miss Rodriguez that she was going to represent them.
But that is, I am sorry to sound impatient, but the question is whether you knew, and you said the last time that you did know that she represented them. So that's why I'm not really interested. Mr. Greenberg wants to get off the case. If he were on the case, I would ask him these questions. But my intention is to excuse them. So that's why that is why I'm trying to explain it to you. Maybe there's a forum for you all to hash out your complaints about one another. It is not here. I don't want to know about it. A, because I think it's a waste of time. And B, it's not a focus of what I'm focusing on, which is your client's right to conflict-free representation. I think if we keep our eye on the ball of what Mr. Kelly's interests are and not what our own personal interests are, we can accomplish that objective. Maybe there's a place for you all to argue about what Mr. Greenberg said or what someone else said. But I think it's clear that you were aware at the time that Ms. Rodriguez was representing these two women. Correct so far?
That is correct, Judge.
And I think the last time we also established that you were also aware of the rule that a lawyer should not speak to represented people.
That's correct, Judge. And that's why I'm trying to make this record, Judge.
But whatever Mr. Greenberg said isn't part of the record. I'm encouraging you to focus on these things. That's my question. My question is, in your review of your materials, is there anything that you want to add about your interactions with these two represented women in connection with this case?
Yes, Judge. With all due respect, I do understand exactly what you're saying. So thank you, Judge. The reason I brought this up is simply because even though I strike that, I knew that they were represented. Therefore, the same exact day when they text me, I supplied the court with text that I responded and said, "Ask Gloria." That was on July 13th. There was a number of texts between July 13th and July 16th that I did not respond to. And on July 16th, I texted them back, "Ask Gloria." And unfortunately, Judge, the very next day, the 16th, that's when the women sent me an article I produced for the court as well. And they indicated that in their text messages that as a result of that article that was on a social media outlet, that they did not want her or their lawyer anymore.
They told you this?
In a text message, Judge. Yes. And that was the following day after Mr. Kelly's hearing.
So, is it your position that you thought at that time she was no longer representing them?
I actually still thought she was doing the media stuff with them. Yes, I actually did. But they accidentally, and I think I brought this up last time, and it's in the text message as well. They accidentally ended up sending me the termination letter. And so I had a chance to read it because at first I didn't know what it was, but it started saying, "Hey, Gloria."
I know what it says. It's in the record. And we talked about that the last time. But it is the case that, and you continue to have significant contacts with them and conversations during this period. Is that true?
Judge, I had no significant conversations. Did I answer if they would say what day is court or something to that effect? Yes. Did I have significant conversations as has been indicated somewhat by Ms. Rodriguez about legal stuff? Never.
Did you have conversations with them about anything having to do with the case?
Yes. I would give them what date if they would ask, Judge. I believe at one point they asked if he needed clothing, a suit for court. I responded to that. There were several things of that nature that I did respond to. Yes, Judge.
Did you talk to them about their relationship with Ms. Rodriguez? Did they share with you their thoughts about that?
Judge, the only thing I recall them talking about is the message when the article came out that they want to terminate her. That's what I recall.
Okay. Is there anything that you want to put on the record? I'm not trying to keep you from putting anything on the record except to the extent that it has to do with a personal dispute between you and the lawyers. I'm not interested in that unless it somehow connects to this issue, but I don't think it does.
Judge, I was simply trying to put a full picture as to what my understanding was. And other than that, Judge, I do not have anything additional. Thank you.
Okay. What about, does any counsel have anything they want to say on this topic? Mr. Farinello?
No.
Mr. Canick?
No, Your Honor.
From the government?
Very briefly, I believe we spoke about this last time. When the government spoke with Jane Doe number 5, she did detail a meeting in approximately August of 2019 in which she had a lengthy conversation with Miss Blank Becker. During that conversation, I believe there were questions concerning her relationship or their relationship with the defendant and information that Miss Blank Becker thought might be useful for the purposes of Mr. Kelly's defense, some of which information, as we stated in our filing, could be perceived, and I think frankly would be perceived, adverse to the defendant's position at trial.
I want to be sure I understand what you're saying. The information that these witnesses gave to Ms. Becker, you are saying would be?
Adverse to the defendant's position at trial. And I only raise it for the purpose of making it clear that to the extent that your question was, did Ms. Blank Beckert have any lengthy conversations with the witnesses? My understanding, based on conversations with Jane Doe number 5, is that there was at least that meeting in approximately August of 2019.
Do you recall that meeting, having a conversation with them in an interview? Is it just Jane Doe number 5?
I believe Ms. Savage was present as well.
Judge, I cannot honestly recall. Did I have conversations with them? Yes. Did I know about their history with my client? For a long time, they were not represented by anybody. So I certainly did have conversations with them about their relationship, kind of, I would say. But I certainly cannot specifically remember a conversation in August of 2019 where we talked about any specific or that any specific or that I gave them any advice adverse to Mr. Kelly.
I do not think that's what Ms. Cruz Melendez is saying. I think what Ms. Cruz Melendez is saying is that during the course of that conversation, Jane Doe number 5 gave you information that was not helpful to your client.
If it's helpful, I can point both the court and counsel to where we indicated in our letter. I will find that.
Is that the letter of June 24th?
The June 24th letter, Your Honor. Your Honor, it's page 3, the first full paragraph.
Judge, may I approach if that's appropriate?
I do not really see any need to approach at this point. We're just talking about this paragraph. I take it you received a letter, correct?
I received all the letters that were on the PACER. Yes, Judge, of course.
You're doing that to alert Ms. Blank Becker of what you're talking about.
Wow.
That is a correct.
All right. My recollection was that you said you met them, Jane Doe number 5 and Ms. Savage, I think it was at the hearing after Mr. Kelly's arrest on the Illinois federal charge. Was that correct? That was my recollection of the testimony, or maybe you had talked to them on FaceTime or something before then.
Okay, hold
Judge,
on a second. Hold on. Her thing is clicking and
that's mine, I think.
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't have my headphones right now.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry, because it's Miss what's the name? Say something is crackling. It's still
I'm
bothering.
sorry. That's my phone. Know why it's clicking like that.
It sounds like there's like a repeat. Do you have another device close by it?
I'm on my computer.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So let me see if I can move away a little bit.
Okay, now you sound better right there.
Okay. Judge, do I recall that they were at Dunkin' Donuts one day? They were dropped off there prior to court. And
I'm talking the first time you met them.
I'm sorry. The very first time, yes, Judge, it was. I had a FaceTime call with my client months into representing him, and he had turned the phone and I had said hello to them. Yes.
So you had never had any interaction with them before, correct?
Yes.
Well, prior to them being represented by Ms. Rodriguez, you hadn't had any, did you give them any advice whatsoever?
Yes.
Huh?
Wait a minute.
24.
24.
Oh, Judge, the first time I was contacted, I believe I supplied that to the court as well. Was I had to look but I believe it was July 12th or 13th by Jane Doe number 5.
And so prior to that, you had never, during the course of your representation of Mr. Kelly, you hadn't had any interaction with them at all in the nature of legal or any advice? Just bearing in mind that I think it's not just, even if it's how to deal with the media, that is something that is also under the umbrella of legal advice because of somebody's interest in how they're perceived publicly. So I'm referring to that as well, nothing else.
Judge, I may have seen them in court prior to that, but me personally interacting with them, that is correct.
Is there anything else the government wanted to add?
Not with respect to this issue, Your Honor.
And anything else from the defense?
No, Judge.
Ms. Haramata, anything from you?
No, Your Honor.
Let me ask Ms. Haramata, do you need to talk to Mr. Kelly any further? There is one thing that I want to place on the record that is based on my interview with my conversation with Ms. Rodriguez. And after that, I want you to tell me if there's some additional conversation that you want to have with him. Obviously, I'm not going to relay the specifics because they are protected by the attorney-client privilege. But during the inquiry, Ms. Rodriguez related certain instances where Ms. Becker gave Ms. Rodriguez's clients advice, and advice that conflicted with the advice that Ms. Rodriguez had given her clients. And as I said before, even if the discussion is about public image or media or anything of that kind, that is also contained in the definition of legal advice. There could be two questions here. It could be that if this advice given is just what Ms. Becker thought was good advice, but she also represents Mr. Kelly, and a reasonable person could conclude that she was gaining their confidence and giving them advice that was designed to help Mr. Kelly, not necessarily them. Now, I am saying that this is what a reasonable person could conclude. And I think it is in the record that at least from Ms. Rodriguez's perspective, I believe this is, let me just check with my law clerk. When the relationship was ended, they told her to send their file to Ms. Becker. So clearly there were conversations going on, and it's a situation where when you are representing one person and you want to find out what the witnesses have to say, that's fine. But when they are represented, that poses an ethical conflict. And not all ethical conflicts require this sort of inquiry, or certainly that counsel be taken off the case. But in this instance, there is a plausible accusation of violating the code. Whether or not that actually happens, that can create its own pressures on a lawyer to refute that violation, to refute that accusation. So I just want to make sure with Ms. Haramata, I know this is a sort of a related issue to some of the other issues that have come up, but do you need any additional time to discuss this particular feature of this with Mr. Kelly?
Your Honor, we discussed similar issues. I would appreciate if I could speak with Mr. Kelly for a moment before answering the court whether I need.
Why don't we do that? So you don't have to do that with all of us watching here. What's the best way to do that? To take him in the back? Okay, let's do that. We'll be in recess for just a minute.
Thank you, Your Honor.
If I can. Of all, I know it's cold in here. It's either freezing or you're on fire. So that is not a whole lot there's not a whole lot we can do about it. In my experience, it is better to be cold than hot. Anyway, I am sure it would be hot on another day, but that's just the way it is. Let me ask Ms. Haramata, have you had any time to discuss with Mr. Kelly, not just the conflicts that were identified or potential conflicts that were identified in the submissions, but I guess I would say a somewhat different but related one that came up today?
Yes, Your Honor. Just with some additional time, we were able to discuss it sufficiently.
I see. And have you discussed all of those issues that were raised in the letter?
We spent time discussing all the 4 other issues that were raised in the government's, I think, the June 14 letter.
In your review, does he understand what those conflicts are?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is he capable of waiving those?
Yes.
Your Honor,
Go ahead.
before Your Honor begins the inquiry, as Your Honor pointed out, the government mentioned additional potential conflicts in its submission, and we would ask that to the extent Your Honor has a concern with respect to doing a more detailed inquiry for the purpose of not discussing sealed information, the court would consider, so that the record is clear and in an abundance of caution, doing the inquiry with respect to those other issues via sidebar or some other method for the purposes of making sure that the and the as well as the interests of the defendant and the interests of the government to make sure that the record is as clear as possible.
I mean, I can do that, but Mr. Kelly is sitting over at the table, so I'm not quite sure how that would work. You want him walked over here and asked him over here, over there?
If that's possible, Your Honor.
I think that when we first met, I mentioned that there were things in there that I think that the government also agrees are there's not a sufficient basis to conclude that they actually happened. But the concern is that anybody that a lawyer might be concerned about making sure that this didn't get out or something like that. I can't think of the name of the case, but it's akin to a lawyer who...
Fulton.
Right, Fulton. The lawyer was accused of something that's not true, but the lawyer may have an interest in defending herself or himself from that accusation. I think we can do that without identifying things that we don't think there's any basis for. I don't think that's necessary as long as we're making reference to, and you can point me to the paragraphs in the letter, and I can even have Curcio counsel show that to Mr. Kelly, because I know they have discussed it. And Curcio counsel has also advised that she's gone over all of these things with him. I'm just going to, for a belt and suspenders, I'm assuming that as part of that conversation that you advised Mr. Kelly, that the question isn't whether certain accusations are true or untrue. One of the possible issues is if there's something, an accusation out there, the concern is that the lawyer's interest would be in defending himself or herself from the accusation, regardless of whether it's true.
Yes, we discussed that.
Does that sound sufficient?
Your Honor, if the government has an opportunity to hear the inquiry and then perhaps have an opportunity to be heard afterwards, we'd appreciate it.
You will let me know. So let's give Mr. Kelly I think if counsel can give him the microphone. Mr. Kelly, just make sure it's on. You are vaccinated.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can pull it over towards you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if I could note one thing that may make this move a little more smoothly as you begin the inquiry. As defense counsel noted, Mr. Kelly has some reading limitations, and so to the extent Your Honor references something in the filing, we would just ask that Ms. Haramati have an opportunity to speak quietly to the defendant so that it is perfectly clear.
So based on what I've reviewed, Mr. Kelly, I have determined that Ms. Becker has potential conflict of interest in representing you. I have also determined that you can waive those conflicts if you are informed about what they are. And if you consent, you can continue to have her represent you. The potential conflicts arise. One of them is because of the evidence that Ms. Becker had substantial contact with potential witnesses and may have developed a relationship of trust with them, even though she were never formally retained as their lawyer. She has confidentiality obligations to them. And given the nature and extent of those communications and the content of them, she would have a conflict if she were to cross-examine either one of them. So that's one of the conflicts. Related to that conflict is also this question of whether there's an ethical violation involved in that. In those contexts, if there's an ethical violation or an accusation of an ethical violation, the concern is, as I said before, in speaking with the government, the concern is that a person would be motivated to defend himself or herself from the accusation in a way that might keep the lawyer from asking certain questions or calling certain witnesses. That's what the concern is. The other conflicts, which I don't think there's a factual basis for them, but it's the same question. And I've asked Curcio counsel, Mrs. Hammermatai, to review with you and advise you about all of those concerns. Now, the general issue here is that whenever a lawyer has a conflict of interest, what's in the lawyer's best interest and what's in your best interest as the client may not be the same. And so you have the constitutional right, as I think I advised you before, to be represented by a lawyer who has no conflict. You also, within certain limitations, have a right to choose your own counsel. We also have a situation where you have two other lawyers, and so that's also something you can take into an account. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions so that I can be sure that A, that you understand what the conflicts are and that you are in a position to tell me whether you want to waive them. So are you willing to answer those questions?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
So, do you have any condition or anything that would interfere with your ability to understand what's happening here in court today?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now, are you currently represented by Ms. Blankbecker? Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you satisfied with her services so far in this case?
Yes, I am.
All right. And do you intend to go forward with Ms. Blankbecker as one of your lawyers?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And she has had, as you are aware, there's certainly evidence that she has sustained communications with potential witnesses in this case. Are you aware of that?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
As I've said before, there are risks to being represented by a lawyer who has those conflicts that have been raised in this case. So to the extent there's an attorney-client relationship, it doesn't have to be formal. To the extent that Ms. Becker gave legal advice of any kind due a potential witness, that means she owes that person a duty of loyalty, and she might be prevented from either investigating leads or introducing evidence or challenging a witness's testimony, and that includes Jane Doe number 5, or calling another witness, Ms. Savage, if she were to rely on information that she received in a privileged communication. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Now, she also may have gotten some privileged information from either of those two witnesses that might help your case, but she can't disclose it to you because of her ethical duties, and she couldn't share that information with either Mr. Cannett or Mr. Farinella for the same reasons. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
She would also be prohibited from cross-examining or doing a direct examination of any witnesses with whom she had a privileged conversation, including Jane Doe number 5 and Miss Savage. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor, I do.
Now, as I said before, she has a duty of loyalty to people that she has given legal advice to, regardless of whether there's a formal relationship. That duty continues even after the relationship ends. So she owes a continuing duty of loyalty to former clients or anybody to whom she gave legal advice. There is a chance that she could make decisions that consciously or unconsciously could be influenced by how those decisions might affect the people to whom she owes a continuing duty of loyalty. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then related to that, although it's the question of becoming an unsworn witness, having gotten information from witnesses, but again, since you have 3 lawyers, if that's a concern, one of the other lawyers can take the witness, can do the examination. Do you understand?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Now, in addition to that, there are certain allegations, and I think the best thing to do might be just to refer. I'm going to ask Ms. Cruz Melendez, I think it would be ECF number 107, might contain what the concerns are. Is that right?
The June 14, 2021 letter, which is, I don't have the ECF number directly in front of me.
That is okay.
June 14, 2021.
And I'm just going to direct Ms. Haramatai to that letter, and in particular to the second paragraph of page 2. And just if you can direct Mr. Kelly to what I'm talking about.
I will do that.
And relatedly, the information in the paragraph following that.
I'm sorry, the paragraph following relates to the unsworn witness issue. I believe the second paragraph on page 1, is that it?
So the second paragraph beginning on page 1, which goes into page, the top of page 2, as well as the first full paragraph of page 2.
You review those specific?
We have.
We have. I'll do that one, Sylvia. We have.
Yeah, please, thank you.
We have.
Okay, Your Honor, just one other thing. With respect to the second full paragraph, which is technically paragraph 3 on page 2, I just wanted to note that in addition to Jane Doe number 5, there are additional witnesses or potential witnesses named starting at the end of line 3 into line 4 that will also be included in the with respect to the unsworn witness issue.
Yeah, we just said that.
Okay.
I think we did, didn't we?
I believe we covered the unsworn witness.
Thank you, Judge.
That is all right. So specifically, that second paragraph on page 2, Mr. Kelly, have you reviewed the contents of that paragraph? Is Ms. Haramatai?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
You understand what's contained in them, correct?
Yes, correct.
And also in the paragraph on the preceding page, which I actually think
Can you take
we
over?
discussed the last time, but I also don't think there is much of a foundation for it. That also contains a separate allegation, and Mrs. Haramatai reviewed that with you, not just today, but in your prior meetings, correct?
Yes, correct.
I gotta run to the bathroom. Can somebody take the court?
I got it.
Okay,
And again, the just a general issue is that an attorney who has committed unethical conduct, and I'm not saying that anybody did, but that the general question is that someone who has done something unethical may want to hide that conduct, and an attorney who is accused of unethical conduct, even if the person didn't do it, may seek to dispel the impression that she did or he did it. If the person did it, they may want to hide it. And if the person didn't do it, they don't want the accusation to come out. That's basically what I'm saying to you. In either situation, the lawyer could make decisions that aren't in the best interest in order to protect herself or himself with the information. So again, and I think I mentioned this before, A lawyer may choose not to call a witness or to avoid certain kinds of questioning because of the concern that it could affect the lawyer's career. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And the other thing is that an attorney who is accused of wrongdoing or of some of the things that are contained in that letter might not be able to give you a completely independent or unbiased assessment of whether you should go to trial, whether you should testify, things like that. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes, Your
Yes,
Honor.
yeah.
I do,
Do
Your
you
Honor.
have any questions about the things that we talked about so far?
No, I don't.
Okay, there may be, and I identified a few issues here. There may be additional issues that come up. Nobody can predict every possible conflict or issue that may come up. And if later in this case, there's more information that comes up or the conflict becomes more serious, I may have, and I don't know that this will happen, but it's always a possibility that I may have no choice but to disqualify the conflicted lawyer at that time. Do you understand?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Now, I explained earlier that the court appointed a respected member of our bar, Miss Haremaitai, who is independent of the case, and her role was to advise you of all of those potential conflicts. And I understand that she has met with you and advised you about the concerns that are raised in these submissions. Have you had enough time to consult with her, or do you want to get an additional advice or guidance from her? Don't hesitate to ask if you want it. You are not under any pressure to make this decision at this moment. If you would like, we can take a recess. You can consult with Ms. Haramatai once more about these issues. And if you want, I will give you a half hour or so to talk to her to make sure you understand everything about it. Because the next phase, just so you are prepared, I really want to make sure that you understand what the conflicts are. So I will be asking you specifically to describe those to me. And then I'm going to ask you just to make sure that you understand what all your rights are in connection with this. So I think it's probably a really good idea to take a half an hour or so, meet with Ms. Haramatai and make sure that you don't have any additional questions. That is what we will do. We will recess for a half an hour. Before we do that, I don't know if there's any other question that either Ms. Haramatai or the government wants me to put to Mr. Kelly before he consults with Ms. Haramatai.
Nothing from the government, Your Honor.
Anything else from Ms. Haramatai?
No, Your Honor.
Let's recess for that period of time, and then we will resume. Let me take some water.
All right, did y'all want to stop, or we got 20 more pages to go?
My mouth is tired.
Mine too.
Woo. Good Lord.
We can
Maybe
finish.
in the morning we'll get our answer and we won't have to finish. Ooh, my mouth is tired.
It's a lot of mess, don't y'all see, guys?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Now you see that, right?
Wow.
I'm tripping off that secret meeting.
Yes.
Wow.
With both of them.
Yeah.
They doing
both the attorneys.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And what did Steve say? That was at a place, what did he say? Made a
somewhere where nobody's supposed to know.
Nobody was supposed
to know.
What kind of mess?
Fragalaca mess is that?
Exactly.
Secret place nobody's supposed to know. Wow. But you're his attorney.
Right.
Wow. And you still trying not to get off the case. Wow.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
This is
hold on, y'all. There's another one. There's another one.
It's her. It's her.
Got
I
to
think
be.
she did it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
It better be her.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Yeah, it's her. It's her.
She ain't have nobody else to fight with. Holy Spirit, activate. Then we don't have to read this no more. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit. No,
Oh.
no. It's just my phone is behind. No.
Oh, okay.
No, no such luck, guys.
She gonna wait till midnight hour.
Holy Spirit, activate.
They was doing all kind of crazy stuff.
I mean, totally crazy. And then she skirting all around the question and you could tell she's lying.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say that, y'all. It wasn't me that said that. It's my guest on the panel.
Oh, so sorry. We could tell that maybe she was telling the untruth.
Yeah.
Possibly. My opinion.
Her opinion. You heard
Not
that.
fact.
Her opinion, not the opinion of Sylvia.
This is not fact.
It's not the opinion of Sylvia.
No.
Nobody come attack
I mean,
Sylvia.
Well, it's not about attacking anybody. It's about reality and what we just heard.
Right.
The facts remain that she was dancing around.
Yeah.
She was dancing around the questions, and the judge was even irritated. So it's not about allegedly, because we just read what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
Sylvia, Anthony said, "Can you let him back in?"
I did. She's in here.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at Anthony Clay, and I'm like, I don't see nobody named Anthony up there. Oh, okay. Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate.
A mess.
Wow.
And Miss Denny said they kept trying to call them girls, but just got her tail.
The judge said there were women back then. They're women now.
That's right.
She said, "Well, we've been here 2 years." She said, "Yeah, 2 years ago, we were women 2 years ago." The judge was not having it. She like, "Stop it, damn it, stop it."
Yep, that's exactly how she was. Wow, this is, oh my goodness.
Gosh, a mess.
And at this point, Mr. Kelly had an opportunity to say, "I'm done."
Right.
Why didn't he do it?
We're not sure, but
this
was an opportunity.
Understand?
Maybe not. I mean, he's, the old saying, ignorance of the law is not an excuse, but he's not a lawyer. So he was only given what they gave him, and what he understood was what they told him. Does that make sense?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And she could have
look what Miss Denise said. She kept calling them girls.
And you never know. She could have spun it to him like, yeah, I got close to them so that they won't say anything bad against you. You just never know if she kind of, for him to say, yes, I want her to continue.
So reading this, so it looks like Jocelyn was supposed to be a witness. I wonder what happened.
I don't know.
So she didn't.
I don't.
She didn't testify.
Well, again, we can't really say what he understood to why he even agreed to keep retaining her.
Yeah.
But when lawyers, in my opinion, are doing sneaky stuff like this, there's no telling what they told him. So
right.
You're right.
Because he shouldn't have lost that case, y'all. I'm sorry. There's no way he should have got that RICO and all that extra stuff in there. It was crazy.
Yeah. Man.
They too busy arguing amongst themselves instead of filing motions to get stuff dropped and all that stuff.
But did you hear what she was saying? This is basically this is Mr. Kelly. She's concerned about Mr. Kelly, and she don't care about them having their bickering back and forth with each other.
Yeah, going up against each other and telling.
Has the unredacted, the transcripts that we've been reading, some of them had the markings out. Have the ones came out that shows what they were blacking out?
Will it be unredacted?
They should be out by now, where we could see what they were saying, like on sidebar maybe.
Yeah, she had a lot of sidebars. Oof.
Really?
Yeah,
No, they're
Yeah,
not
she
going to
does.
release that yet because of case. Remember, so it's
that's
not
right.
over with.
Still, that's right. Yeah, she had there was so many sidebars.
Wow.
Whenever the defense got in the groove, she'll call a sidebar.
Wow.
When Candy got on the road, she called a sidebar.
Wow.
Now you see this now, right? You see what happened? Purple
This
couch.
is,
You
yeah,
see what happened?
this is crazy. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Sylvie, do we have we do have the August 26th transcript, right?
August
Yeah, I think so.
26th. Yeah, what happened
Yeah.
there?
I was just
Yes,
reading.
Melissa,
I'll
he
talk
did
to you.
keep her after all of that. Yes, he did keep her. Melissa just asked.
Man.
Yes, Melissa, you heard it all right.
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder what woke him up. Did Jennifer wake him up to say, look?
She may have. And then y'all remember in her opening remarks when she said, "You must find him guilty." What?
Yeah,
I mean,
she said
not
that
guilty.
yeah.
Wait a minute, who said that?
She did.
What?
In her opening statement.
And
You
hoping the
must
statement,
find
she
him
said it.
guilty. I mean, not guilty.
Not
Okay,
guilty.
see, that was a Freudian slip. She meant exactly what she said.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
That was a Freudian slip.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
You'll see it in the transcript.
Who was she working for?
Who knows? Her 2 hour,
Wow.
what was 2 hour, 3 hour doggone opening statement. Oh,
Wow.
yep. He said it.
She said it.
You must find Mr.
We're
Kelly.
not lying.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, not guilty.
Not guilty.
No.
He said you must find him guilty. Oh no, it's not guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Then she went and opened up the can of worm and asked the doctor to read the not the doctor, the psych, was it the psychiatrist? Yeah, it was the psychiatrist went to read the herpes part.
Huh?
Yeah. And then she asked, oh, she acted like it was a mistake. And then they took it back. Oh, it was crazy.
Oh my goodness.
She's doing some stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And she used to be on the other side of the fence representing the victims. So who knows?
Wow.
I wouldn't have thought she turned out like she did.
That's unbelievable.
Somebody was asking who recommended her.
I don't even know how to
I don't know.
process that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who recommended her.
Wow. Wow. Well,
You keep saying what?
I know
you
she
ain't shocked.
I really am, because I am, because that's almost like blatant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And for a judge to tell you, your own client to tell you that they're not girls, stop calling them girls.
Wow. And even for the judge to say that she may even dismiss him.
Mm-hmm.
Dismiss
She
her.
was trying to protect him, and she
Yeah.
kept asking him questions. Do you understand what I'm saying? Are you sure? You know she would think about herself before she think about you. Yes, Your Honor.
Wow.
He probably felt like he probably didn't have anybody, because at that point, that's when Steven was asking to be let go.
Yeah, Steve had already been removed already.
Yeah. And so he probably was like,
I got to hold on to somebody.
because the judge wasn't giving no more time. Even when the new attorneys came on, she wasn't giving them.
No, let me tell you why. Because she said there's 2 attorneys that's been on there, and they told the judge they were ready. She asked them what they were. They said no, they were not. They were. She asked them what they were. They said yeah, they were ready.
Wow.
Yep. She asked them. Then she
Wow.
told him that he can't use that as an excuse and infect the council because he gave him a warning about her.
So he can't file an appeal on her.
Mm.
Say it was infected.
Wow.
Yeah. So
He specifically asked him.
Well, I hope she just do the right thing and do withdrawal, and they won't have to go through this.
I tell you one thing, Steve, none of them represent me. None of it.
Wow.
Farinelli, he talks to. Is that the one be stumbling on his words all the time? Sylvia.
Huh?
Is Farinelli the one that be stumbling all over his word?
Yeah.
Okay, no, none of them. No.
Wow.
What's something else?
But like you said, thinking about that secret meeting that nobody was supposed to know about.
But y'all, Farinella said, I'm not part of this. Let me put in my withdrawal right now.
Before this go any further.
Did we
Farinella said, let me put my withdrawal in. Hold up. Wait a minute. The judge want us to go do a hearing or something? Oh, no. Let me put my withdrawal in.
She want an affidavit.
You want affidavit?
I might self-incriminate myself.
Farinella said, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put it in and let me stop holding out.
Wow.
He said, I got to jump ship.
Mhm.
Is this our first time reading Miss Curcio hearing?
We read it. We read the first one. We didn't read this one. We read the first
one. You must
one.
have missed that part about the secret meeting place, or we just
No. We didn't read this one. We read the other one because there's two Curcio. Remember the first part where Steve was in there and they were fighting back and forth? That's the one we read.
Okay.
Wow.
Steve and her was going back and forth, and then that's when Steve started talking about Farinella had some problems. Remember? Some medical problems, some issues.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was saying, how did we miss that part?
Wow. You keep saying.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
she's shocked, y'all. She keeps saying, "Wow."
I tell you, that's what we all said. Wow.
Look, Rita said, "Wait." Rita said, "Hold up. What secret meeting?" You didn't hear us read it?
Oh my goodness.
Nicole had a secret meeting with the two girls. I mean, two ladies. Sorry, not girls. Women.
Two women.
Was Steve there too? Because did Steve make the comment?
The green
No, Steve wasn't there.
Somebody.
I think Steve told.
Wow. I have sat in the chambers and heard my judge preside over a lot of cases. Criminal, civil. But I declare, I ain't never heard nothing like that. That's crazy.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It makes me really sad because
I know.
Wow. I had no idea this craziness was going on with that case.
So does a judge have, I know they form their opinions or whatever. They're supposed to be biased, right? No matter if they think
Unbiased.
this or whatever, they shouldn't be, they're supposed to be unbiased. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So if a judge says she believed that what was going on was an enterprise and that's her opinion that it was.
Yeah, that's her
Um,
opinion, but then she has to still go by and look at the rule of law and see does it fit. I mean, even if there's a
mm,
jury, you know, the judge still has to. The thing is, when the jury comes back with a verdict, the judges usually have their long soliloquy, and most of it is their opinion. And even when they sentencing people, they usually have their speech or whatever. But
yeah, I
it's
was reading today some of the stuff about the 2008. There was some motions and stuff filed where the press wanted access to the pretrial transcripts, and the judge was like, no, because there was like 330 different media outlets that wanted that information, and they kept filing appeals, and it went to the Supreme Court, and they said no, because if the media got a hold to what was in the pretrial transcripts or whatever and put it out there, that there was not a jury selected yet. So what the court was saying is that we can't release that, because if we do, how can we get unbiased
biased jurors.
jurors,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and my thing too is, how did they get unbiased jurors after everybody in the whole entire world has seen
The
Surviving R. Kelly? So
documentary.
how
Yeah.
did you find people that would not know about this case and create their own opinion about it after 2 different episodes of Surviving R. Kelly have been shown?
Right.
Everybody watches Lifetime, so nobody can say they've never heard about this.
Right. I mean, you find people who don't have televisions or social media, that I don't know how they were able to vet the jurors where they could feel that they would be, unbiased.
Yeah.
I wonder how
Um,
how many were in the pool that they broke it down to.
no one from none of the jurors have spoken. None of them.
Oh yeah,
Don't know who they are.
Okay.
No one has. So it's just, I'm just thinking, like I don't know how they could have. If 2008 they made a big deal about letting the media know, not letting the media report on it before they selected the jury, how did they get around not thinking about the fact that Surviving R. Kelly had came out and everybody in the country has seen that or heard about it, or I don't know.
Yeah, that can be quite troubling. I mean, that's a good question. How?
Yeah, like how were you able to do that? Like they didn't arrest him until after those Surviving R. Kellys.
Right.
And people, the public opinion had already been formed.
Definitely.
And the crazy thing is that the government had been investigating him for 10 years and didn't find anything. And then
Right.
Exactly. So
And the first time
yeah, so
he wasn't found guilty.
He was acquitted.
Yeah.
And then my question too is, how is it that all this prior bad act that they represented, right? They overloaded the jury with bad acts. They overloaded the jury with bad things about him. So why would you need to present all this prior bad act if you had a rock solid case on what you were actually convicting him for, or you actually said he done? So no matter what the defense would have gotten people up there to say, at this point, the jury already has formed their opinion. If they didn't have their opinion already formed before this case even started, they already had their opinion formed with all this overloading that they did of the jury with all this prior bad act and stuff
Yep.
that happened in 1992. Like,
Well,
why do you need to?
You said 1992.
They went back to 94, I think, is when they started.
Wow.
So, but the media only reported. People don't know this if they haven't. Like, it's so if you don't do your own research and read and get some good information, you don't know any of this stuff that we're saying right now.
And then they put Aaliyah in there. Remember, they put
Aaliyah.
But
Yeah,
they can put Aaliyah about her relationship. They put Aaliyah saying that he bribed the court, the federal employee. I mean, the state employee.
Yeah, they're saying that he had someone to do it. He led this person to made this person basically go. That was his first conviction.
No, they said it wasn't that he made him. It said he benefited from it. That's what they said. Even though he's not the one who directly did it, he benefited from it.
Yeah, and she was Jane Doe number 1. That's I guess started.
Wait a minute, Jane Doe number 1 in this current
is Aaliyah. Yes.
A deceased person.
Yep.
Yes.
A deceased person he was convicted of.
Yes.
Jane Doe number 1. Wow. I have the jury sheet. It was convicted of bribery.
And did Jane Doe number parents come forward? Did the
Nope.
They went by
the only person that testified that was Demetrius Smith, and that
Jane Doe number 5. Azrael.
And who is Demetrius Smith?
His ex-manager who he fired, who's been stealing from him.
Who supposedly is the one who bribed the state employee to get the fake ID.
Well, is the state employee still living?
He won't tell who it is.
He won't tell who it is.
Mm-mm.
But yet he
was convicted of it.
He was what? No.
You should wait till you read his testimony of how he was acting on the witness stand. Pure comedy. Pure comedy.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to leave y'all because Byron is on.
All righty. Well, y'all
thank you guys for reading. Thank you. I appreciate
you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Y'all have a good night.
Okay.
Okay, you too.
All right, peace out.
Field trip.
Okay, we going to what, Byron?
Byron on IG.
On
Field
IG.
Trip. All right.
Okay.
Bye, Sylvia.
Okay,
bye, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome. Even though my husband
Okay,
tried
ready?
to.
1, 2, 3. Hold on now. Wait a minute, fellas. Wait a minute. I think it goes something like this. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Cause every time I turn around, there's something trying to keep me down. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Whoa, can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. When I look up, don't you know, burdens knocking at my door. So won't you come and take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Oh, come and take these burdens off of me. Off of me. Somebody come and take these burdens off of me. Off of me. Soon as I get up off the ground, my burdens knock me right back down. Can somebody take these burdens off of me? Off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Somebody take these burdens off of me, off of me. Well, off of me, off of me. Oh, off of me, off of me. Well, off of me, off of me. Get them off of me, off of me. Come and break the chain. Come and break the chain. Off of me. Get it off of me. Off of me. Get it off of me. Off of me. I need some somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody to get this burden. To get this burden. Can somebody take these burdens off of me?